stay in there. All right, we are live. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody feeling? Getting into the markets. What a bloodbath, right? And just a normal pullback. Nothing big, nothing crazy. Think about it. We were at 9,000. We rushed all the way up, right? It was only a matter of time, guys. Right? It wasn't gonna last forever. And you got to take. That's why we teach you on this channel to take profits. Okay, as many times as you can. I understand there are long-term holds and there's ideas for that, and we do that. I do keep Bitcoin long-term, stacking it, because it's better to be in Bitcoin long-term than it is to be in the US dollar long-term. Let's be 100% honest. So, all right, let's pop out the chat. Let's see what's going down. All right, so if we get into the markets and we look, let's take a look at Bitcoin, obviously. The elephant in the room to start the day. Now, band too, we're just thinking about that. But let's look at Bitcoin. Is the carnage over? Well, right here on the 30-minute, I mean, we are so oversold. And that has some some strong, look at here. July, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So what happens here, but let's look at it on the 4 hour, a little more strong, very oversold in the 4 hour. This would be a great time to buy Bitcoin. This chart is telling you, look, when's the last time Bitcoin got that oversold? All the way down to 25. And let's go to the Fear and Greed Index. I like to check that out because that also tells me a little bit of what's going on. Alternative.me, it should be right in here somewhere. Boom. 79. Now we got to get out of this extreme greed, man. It's weird to think. I think this thing is kind of off, honestly, in a way, because this should be lower right now. There's a lot of fear right now. Let's be honest. People are selling off all their coins. In fact, it's only went from 83 to 79. Come on, man. I don't know. Kind of weird. We did get up here, though. It's like a bull flag. Boom. We really needed to come back down, though, because whenever it's right here, Bitcoin's about to go down. I've been using this as a buy and sell indicator in a way. It's kind of like a long-range RSI, if you can interpolate it that way. So I think this is the time to go heavy. I got stopped out in a few things. Ended up with like a nice chunk of cash. And I'm deciding, you know what? The buy, I wanted to get banned. Like I sat here, but I froze up. Getting banned right there at 11.25, you're already up $1. Isn't that amazing? And it happened like in 10 seconds. Already up 8%, 7.5%. Right off the bat. So there's money to be made here, folks. Remember, every time you sell, someone is buying, right? Someone's deciding that that's a great buy. When you sell your stop loss, that's someone accumulating at a nice level. See this long range breaking out, coming back down. It's been a struggle though, because I bought some things oversold, textbook buys, and they still didn't work out. So that's why you always have like this right here, CHZ textbook buy on this oversold region here. Boom, still came lower, right? Now it's extremely oversold. Like this is the most oversold it's almost ever been. Down in the 20s, man. Like it doesn't get any lower than that. DOT really holding its range well. Seems to be ready to crack and move. It had this long bear area here, MACD consolidation with the double top that was supposed to make it through, but Bitcoin had other plans, in my opinion, or it just came back down to the bottom of the trend line, which is beautiful. Now we're here. We had a little hump. We dipped back. Still accumulating here. Good trend forming. We had the volume kind of going down as we were going down. So the trend reversal, you could see the little bits. See when volume goes down. When volume goes down with a trend, it's telling you the trend's going to reverse. And look where the trend reversed. So just teaching you little steps here as we go. all the time. Just throwing them in there, details that you can then subconsciously build on later on. So there's got to be an oversold bounce play here. Something that's going to make you some money even on the day, right? What was that? Dragon coin looked bad. I mean, everything is sold, right? This is when you accumulate. These are good accumulation zones for a lot of different things. Engine coin, extremely oversold and bouncing off support here. That looks like something that might be worth popping back to 25. The idea is to try to get 10 to 15, 20% out of something that bounces back. I want it in the 20s though. I want it really low. IOST, bottom of its channel though, which is fine. Still kind of healthy in this bit of a flag. It needs to come back up and then make its move. Fake out right here. That was it. I thought we were on our way to 8 and never looking back. IOST struggling though. ICX, extremely oversold. Like that is, that's as low as it goes. 23. So 2 times since March, you could have gotten a deal on ICX like this. 2 times since March. March, April, May, June, July. Yeah. So twice a year you can make a trade like this, guys. Honestly, like these are the days. These are the days. I'm looking at JDST because I was in it last night. It pumped up hard. Came down with a little Bitcoin move, but now it's just holding. It's holding. Holding tight. Looking on the one, it's not even oversold. That's the only issue. It's the only thing that's like not really a deal right now. So it's kind of like, when you have 100 deals out there, why would you buy something that's not, But the thing is, it held its value when Bitcoin tanked. So it's telling you maybe it'll keep doing its thing. Because if it can hold then what more can come to that coin? Banned, falling out, heavy support in this region. 382 Fibonacci level there. Interesting. I really was looking banned at 1122. I was like, oh, get in there. Get in there. Even I froze. Like I froze up for a second. I had to think. And then I had a chimney sweep guy come and like knock on the door right when I was like, I had to go answer the door. That got me out of the idea, right? CTSI, CRV. Had a huge pump. Things were going well for a lot of these coins. They were looking great. Nice fake out. A lot of these noobs. Doc, extremely oversold. Again, you haven't seen Doc like this. These are deals for Doc, man. DOT, DREP, Electronian Classic, FET. So we're just trying to hone in. Link. It's so well known. Such a beast. 1366. That's probably the lowest you'll get Link in a long time. Once this bull market builds back up, Link will be the first thing to bounce. I'm going to take a shot on Link right now. Link's going to be the move of the day for me. You know why? To me, it's a safer bet. Right? And it's going to flip. It's going to go back to 15, 16. Right? Going to get your 20, 30%. NKN, though, I mean, you won't see anything more oversold than that. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, so sorry guys, really apologize. That never happens. I just had a chimney sweep come today and they had to look at the chimney. So sorry. Nice guy though, he was into XRP. The guy that was fixing my house, pretty funny. So NKN, very oversold. But this thing seems to get oversold. Look at it, boom. January, or no, June, May, very oversold though. Last time you bought here, if you just waited, but you had to wait like 2 months, man. To me, it's not hot enough. It's not hot enough coin. Kava got so oversold. It's the most oversold I've ever seen anything, actually. That's interesting. Also, the MACD that low, like down here. Interesting. So if we bought this last dip, we would have taken some profits. Bought this last dip, we would have taken some profits here, cool back down, and still pumped. If we bought this little dip, we would have massively made a gain. All depends if Bitcoin's ready to roll over even more, though. If Bitcoin decides to roll over more, you're in some trouble, right? So, but the idea here is that it's so oversold that who could sell this thing down? You know, like there's no one else to sell it off, honestly. Like it's kind of exhausted on its sale. I don't know, that's kind of something in my head to think about, right? So Kava at $3 even had heavy, strong support too in this region. It really does. You can see here, it was over its previous resistance. Really shouldn't be going lower than that. Honestly, Kava at $3 seems to be a line in the sand for me. I don't see how this could go any lower. I really don't. But anything is possible. Always have a stop loss. But that's low, man. Look at it. Kava only came here once in June, May. It's funny. These things like to get oversold a lot. Huh? This level, though. This level is very low. That was the best time. A lot to think about. MACD cross eventually coming. Like how long can the red go on for? Till it has to stop, right? Just like when you're in a stock and it's going up. Can't go up forever. So it can't go down forever either. Or can it? That's just a funny thing because you've seen people just lose it all. It can't go down forever. Yeah, it can. Just looking at Kava right now for an entry. High risk though. Very high risk. But these are the days. These are the days to take advantage. Cardano back to 10 cents. Like you won't, I don't think the days of 8 cents are kind of over. Right? You won't get the dip down to 8 cents anymore. So just something to think about. BAT taking a beating. Basic attention token. Everything just taking a complete beating today. That bear token would have been a nice hedge today. See? 3x short on Bitcoin. BLZ extremely oversold. 22. Interesting. And everyone got that wick up. But if Bitcoin decides to roll over even more, which is very possible, but we are extremely oversold. I just don't see right here, like this is a very similar situation. This area here, 11.7, and we went all the way back up. The last time Bitcoin was this oversold, look at it. Twice since June. Hello?
Hi, Mr. Price. It's Bridget at Paramount Chimney.
How's it going? 1 second, guys.
I'm just calling you to collect the payment to the $325.
Yes, let me give you the credit card number right away.
Whenever you're ready.
5254
5254.
7501
Okay.
3261
Okay.
7210
And the expiration?
is 0524
And the security code, please.
699. 5254 7501, right? 3261 7210. Is that the right? You have the right number?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It came back declined.
Babe, why would this come back declined? It's a credit.
Is this card associated with the 15 Curlew Street address?
Yes.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you change your address, dude? Oh my gosh, like you are like, oh my god. I love that, right?
Yeah,
We moved in here 6 months ago. No, I have 100 cards in my wallet. I'll go get this. We moved here 6 months ago. My wife can't Oh, I see you're putting me. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, six. Yeah. I get it. All right, 60. That's why it's declining. 06.
Wait, I'm sorry. 6006.
Yep. 43rd Ave.
43rd Avenue. Okay, and it's also West Roxbury?
No, apartment 3C. Woodside, New York.
Oh, Woodside.
Yeah, New York 11377. You ever live there? You know Woodside?
I'm actually out on Long Island right now.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually speaking to someone from New York.
That's crazy.
All right. And what was the CVV code again for that card?
699.
All right. Nope. That didn't go through. Is it under her name or yours?
It's under her name, Bibi Rahman.
Okay.
Oh, that's why.
Okay. Give me
Yeah.
1 second. What's the full name?
Bibi
Okay.
Rahman is the last name.
Rahmar.
Man. N as in Nancy. Yep.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
699 was the CVV.
You got it.
Okay. Let's try that one.
This should go for us now.
Didn't work.
Really? This is insane. Babe, can you just pay this with this lady, please? I have live stream. People watching me. Please pay this bill right now. Well, it's not working. I don't know. We'll figure it out on the other side. We'll figure it out. I don't have time for this. All right. So sorry, guys. Of course, I have to pay the debit card now for the people on the boat again. That's funny. It's like you're on the boat all the time. All right, but we see Bitcoin bouncing back hard now. 10.9 went all the way down to 10.685, if you can believe that. And kind of coincided with this level here where we bounced all the way down to 10.561. Seems to be a lot of liquidity down here. People just want to buy Bitcoin right back up. Pushing up some of the oversold bounces. Got into Atom because it looked so beat down. Got into Atom in like the 570 region. Ball. Very, very oversold. Everything breaking out of its pattern, which is sad. I like those nice, neat little patterns. Band looking like it's going to make a move. Came back up. Some pink on the histogram. Could end up turning into a green day once things settle off, right? BLZ, flattening out. Just interesting, right? Funny how this market works. Kind of zooms back up and down. But we're in the green in DOT. We're in the green in JST. We're in the green in Atom. Okay? So don't freak out on a day like today. A day like today is a good day to learn, right? Good day to relax. Think about it. Now, I'm going to go back to my Fractal. What I really want to discuss right now on a day like today is the Fractal that I have here for Bitcoin. Okay? Will it hold true? Does it have any foreseeable... So right now, I just want to show you guys this Fractal right here that we have for Bitcoin. And I've been tracking it for a few days, and I've gone over it. If you watch my channel, you've seen it before, but I just want to go over it again right here. So we have Bitcoin ranging, just like we have Bitcoin ranging here. Then it zooms up this high, but comes back down. This doesn't break a trend line, but it zooms up high and comes back down. That's one little difference. But then if you look, it has a spike in the middle, comes back down and spikes up, okay? This has a spike in the middle, comes back down and spikes up. Hey guys, that's too loud for my stream. All right, we're gonna go over this Bitcoin Fractal one more time. All right, because I'm having a lot of distractions today.
Where's my debit card? Give me my blue debit card.
I didn't take it.
Yes.
It's in your wallet, honey.
This is what you were trying to use?
Yes.
This is not a debit card. This is a credit card.
So what? What does it matter?
So it didn't go through still?
Just trying to pay a bill. It's like, damn. All right, so here we go. Here we go, everybody. This is the Bitcoin Fractal that I'm trying to go over. Here's the Bitcoin Fractal that I want to go over. You see Bitcoin ranging in this area here. You see Bitcoin ranging in this area here. Then it zooms up. It has a little bit of an upswing, a downswing, and a zoom up, okay? I just want to show you. This zooms up, and look, it has the same upswing, downswing, zoom up. So that was exactly the same. Even this little area here, right? See the up and down? So this has the up and down. You see it right there. It's very small, but it's there. Then it booms up, right? So this is this boom up here. And then it's a heavy wick down. If you watch it, a heavy wick down, a heavy wick down, and then it zooms back up, makes a little U, zooms back down, comes back to the trend line, breaks it, but can't hold it, comes back to the trend line, basically breaks it, if I come down a little bit, but can't hold it, then goes sideways, comes back down, breaks through the pattern, right? Breaks back into the pattern, plays games, goes up, goes through the pattern again, and then goes sideways till it booms up. And has a nice drop too. Like, look, and we got low on the RSI. Look at this right here. So that was a day where everyone was freaking out and we tanked. That looks just like this right here. They look identical to me, honestly. And I'm telling you that this is going to go sideways and then boom up, because this fractal, I really feel like it couldn't have done all these things the same way all the way and then not repeat itself. So I'm sticking with this Bitcoin fractal. It's something very interesting to look at. Again, guys, like up, down, like you could see every little movement was doubled up here. These look so similar and they're side by side. It's very interesting to see. Yeah, it's a good idea to grab a little XRP. Good idea, you know. Do you think we going to the gap, man? I don't know. I don't think so. But you never know, right? 9,800. It'd be nice to get it out the way, but I have a feeling that I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. I don't like to say I think. Let's just trade the charts one day at a time. All we can do is trade the charts one day at a time. Right now, we do know many coins are oversold. Okay, we do know that. On the 4 hour specifically, which is not easy to do. A lot of times you get it on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, but the 4 hour still won't get down below that dotted line. So, yeah, that CME gap, there's a chance we do. 9,600, 9,800 area there. I've even heard 9,200. There may be a couple gaps. I know there's one at 96 to 9,800 area, right? So that's something you just got to keep on your radar and think about, right? And that's why you have to have a stop loss, right? Last night I had stop losses. I did get kicked out of a lot of trades, but you know what? I ended up with 7,000 USDT this morning when I looked at everything, you know. I know, right? I like this kid. I like bulling crypto, man. You got the right idea. He's like, that's mouth-watering. Yeah, it's like, I can't wait to grab Bitcoin at 9,800 again. Like, I just don't think you're going to see it. I really don't. I think these fractals are going to play out. I think it's too strange. There's too much of a coincidence in them, right? This is that drop. You can see it here on the chart. Very similar, almost in the same place in the RSI. I just want to zoom into this drop and like see what it really looked like when we were there. I mean, it was bad. It was nasty. Like, look, we came down and everyone was like worried. And oof, we went to 8,800. talks of 6K. Remember, a lot of talks of 6K around this area. Everyone's like, I think we're going to see 6K. We got a lot of guys doing that nonsense, 6K before we go back to 9K. A lot of those guys. So, tough day to trade, but you got to take a nibble on something you like. You got to. Like, you like XRP, take a nibble. Long week before the super moon, 16K, my bet. Word. Yeah, man. That's super moon, right? Interesting. Coming to Bitcoin. This is the most oversold asset I can find, is Hedera hash graph. I haven't seen anything that's this low. I've almost never seen 15. That is the lowest. Long down wick now. Begging semester. What does that mean? So's, quarters, O's. But we're at 17. That's the lowest I've ever seen the RSI, I think, in my lifetime. On any asset at all. Yeah, beginning of the last quarter. Yeah, it'll start to rip, right? We got this election coming so soon, man. So soon. Like, it's creepy to think that by the end of November, we're going to know, right? Who's going to be in office. It's just like, it's kind of mind-boggling to me. All right. Now, last night, I'm still deciding, like, what coin would you guys buy? Like, anyone in an oversold bounce? Any ideas? Right? We got Bouncer. So oversold. And this thing likes to hold its levels. Like, it was doing really, really good when Bitcoin was playing games. It really was. And even if we can see here, August 8th, this thing was $4, right? Cosmos, actually, let me look at BAO. August, I want to see what this was back. August 19th, we're sitting at 17. So it's already gone up a nice bit since the 17th, man. So, like, this is a pullback, but look at how much we've made, right? So it's actually a very healthy pullback. It's really not a huge deal at all. Even if we went to 9,200, I mean, come on. So many people know about Bitcoin now. Like, we're in such a good spot. Band just continuing to make moves. That histogram will turn. Interesting. If Bitcoin holds, Band is willing to make a move back up. Well-known coin. Everybody loves it. I see it recover fast a lot. Band and Link. I'm a no-coiner in DOT. Watch if it hits 9,800 next week. It's possible. Do you think DOT is worth the hype? I do, and I don't. Let's get into it, though. Let's get into it. That should be the, you know what? All right, guys, how's everybody feeling? We are going to make a video right now where we're going to talk about DOT, and we're going to discuss, is DOT worth the hype? This is what's coming in right now on the live chat. Is DOT worth the hype at 611? Now, we're in a bull flag that did not get ruined by Bitcoin. This is the only thing that didn't fall through. If you think about, where's the big red candle for this? It's not here. And that MACD cross is coming. I think some institutions and people have something big for this coin. And the fact that it's still holding a bull flag very, very healthily, had a very small pullback, this tells me that this is about to explode. I'm actually about to double down on this position. Because if Bitcoin tanks even further, it looks like it's going to hold its level. It's not oversold, though. So many things are way more oversold than this. But do you play the idea that this is getting propped up a lot better, right? Support. So, and there's not enough people in it. It was new, right? And all the new people were probably more experimental traders are in this. Guys who know DOT. You know, I saw every single big time trader had DOT in his portfolio. Everybody. It was almost like if you didn't have it, you would kick yourself because you knew it was going to go up. So if you didn't have it, it's that self-fulfilling prophecy. Boiling crypto, the fact that you're on it, you know what's going on. Same code and DOT Masuma, I guess. Same code and DOT CTO inside. Tiago, I love you, man, but I am lost, my friend. Do you have the 300-day moving average? I don't. You use the 300-day? I don't use the 300-day that much. What is it telling you? What do you use it for? Let me know. Let me know. I learned the ADXDI last night, which is pretty cool. It's interesting. It can lead you astray, though. But look, we even have a double bottom forming here that I just saw on the 1 hour. Look, boom, boom. This is very interesting. I'm in DOT for a couple racks, so you know, and it's the only one of the few positions that is still up. It's been up since I got into it, and yeah, so it's doing well. And so is JST. So JST and DOT held me down last night while a lot of coins just got slaughtered. Link this low though, like getting Link on the lowbie, right? Like that was the best time to buy Link at $4 guaranteed. I tried to add a new indicator last night. What do we do? Same code DOT. Nulls got slaughtered. Fell out of its parabola here. Its rounded bottom. Really's got to make it back in now. Now we can kind of do something like this. But this thing is just, it's going to eventually explode. Nobody is going to be able to sell it off because no one's been trading it like that. It's just been sitting. People are just holding this thing until it explodes. Just to put on your radar, probably a good time to buy nulls, right? I don't think you can lose, honestly. Maybe boring, though. You may have to wait. But I honestly don't think that you can lose buying nulls right now. That is the most oversold. We're about to breach the 20s on that. In the 20s, man. Amazing, right? Ocean, well-known coin, had a big pop. A lot of people liked it. Let's kind of give it a look. Now, Ocean, completely healthy because it's on that trend line, okay? So we had a breakout. So it was a bull flag. Just picture it having price action before, but it didn't. It's so new. So it broke out, came back down. Now it's on the trend line with the MACD cross coming in very low and oversold. So this is also something you may want to look at. Scared money don't make money, right? Ontology had a huge move up. Now it's coming back down, but not as bad as you would think, right? A lot of these coins held their big moves up. So very oversold too as well on Ontology. Kava at 305, extremely oversold. This is like, wow. It hit that next line of support, as you can see right here. As it broke through, it had really strong support here that it broke through. Like this was a very strong support area. It broke through here. Now, if it breaks through there, it could get all the way down to 272. But it's very oversold. This is a good time. If you want to put $5,000 in this, you put $1,000 in now. Like, this is a good time to build positions. Start building positions. Lend, man. Lend that just always goes. Lend doesn't get oversold too much. Since May, you could only buy Lend 1-2 times down here. No, actually, yeah. That's all, like, I'm going to take a nibble on Lend. I'm going to take a nibble on Lend because well-known coin. Too many people have been accumulating it. There's dividends and all sorts of stuff going on with it. It's got huge news. It just did a deal with a mortgage bank in Spain, right? My opinion, you buy Lend right here, it's going to take care of you. It's going to take care of you. So we're going to get into Lend at 61.53. Oversold bounce idea on Lend. And that's going to be the call of the day. So the buys of the day were Adam and Lend. Got into them on the very oversold areas here and accumulate them for about a month-long hold. Boom. Lend, baby, Lend. So let's hope Bitcoin doesn't roll over on us and make it worse. But that's why you have a tight stop. And we'll go from there. Let's see what's up with the regular markets, because I just want to see if there's any confluence with gold. What do we see here? Gold, 1944, still kind of struggling, had its dip and the bounce, very similar to Bitcoin, right? But not as bad. Obviously, this market was closed during those times. Not as bad, right? Ethereum is right back at 416 like nothing happened. Yeah, but Ethereum was at 475. But I feel you. Ether 415. But it took a dump, man. I mean, look at that. It took a huge dump. 480. Boom. But that's all right. Yeah, you're right. I feel you, though. Above 400, we're still holding this bull flag that Ethereum is in. Right? Breaking back into the pattern. Should range and then boom out again. I mean, it's on its way, forming a nice bottom. And I really like this pullback. I can't believe I'm saying that. I like this pullback. It's creating a lot of opportunity for altcoins, for newbies, for people that weren't sure if they wanted to get in. Today's the day. Today is the day. Seize the day. Take advantage, right? You won't get days like this all the time. They're very, very few and far between. You can see them on the RSI. How many times it pokes this low? It doesn't poke this low. So just something to think about. Second Bitcoin begins to range, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. So just take a breather. Take a breather. So let's look at the Dow Jones Industrial. See what she's doing on the day. She's down $100. I told you she's going to hit this region here at 29,457, and then it's going to be a retracement. Whether that affects Bitcoin or not, I'm not sure either, but that's something to think about. We're going to come hit our all-time high again, which we had heavy resistance. We got sold off on that point. So will we break that resistance or that double top? A lot of times that's a double top. Here's one right here. Look, top, top, we fell down. Here's top, top, we fell down. Okay, similar to a W. When you see an M, you go down. When you make a W, you go up. Look, double bottom, we went up. That is going to look like a double top. Look, double top, we went down. This is going to look like a giant double top if we were to zoom out on it. See? Top, top, boom. Retracements on the top could be as bad as the M. And then you go to the low version of the M, all the way down to 11,000. So I'm still calling for a horrible market tank. The fact that we're going over to 29,000 into all-time highs again on the Dow Jones is scary, right? They're to get us here before, they had to print more money, and we didn't have the repo markets and the issues, right? Now we have the repo market issues, other stuff going on. Like, look, to get here, we didn't have this big tank down. Here we had a tank down. Now we got to get back up. Like, not healthy, right? Not healthy at all. And look at this. Here's a tank down. We went up and tanked. That could be a fractal. This could be this on a larger scale. So down, up, down, right? Down, up, down. And look, this down is twice the size as that one. So if we were to do that, and like the idea that we live in these systems, and what I'm showing you is this V here. All right? And be wary, because this could affect Bitcoin. But see this V here? Then we went up and we had another V. That could be a fractal for this V. And that's about, what? If we took the length of this V. You see what I'm trying to do? That was double the size. So then the next V would be double this size. Yeah, and that would put us down. I mean, oof. Between 7,000 and 12,000 for the Dow, which is completely probable to me. And if we disappear all that stuff and we go to the daily and we pull a Fibonacci retracement on the Dow Jones, I was saying we were going to go down to at least 18,000 to the 0.5 Fibonacci level. I thought 618 to 15,000. Luckily, we didn't touch it. We could double top, though. And if we retrace, that will be a 61.8% retracement down to 15,000. Should be a 50% correction for the Dow. So I don't I still think that could definitely happen. And we could see another one of those just really bad days. Yeah, Bitcoin went to 3,800 when that happens. It did, man. It did. And wow, all-time high for the Dow, and COVID is still here. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right. But things are all right, man. Things are all right. This is Fluent. Just put it on your radar. Fluent stock. This thing is very interesting. It's got it has definitely bottomed here, and it's on its way to move. It is overbought now on the 3-day, so look for a pullback. It's getting overbought. Last time it was overbought, a huge pullback. So I think the trader's going to see that. I think by midday today or tomorrow, you're going to start to see a sell-off on Fluent, just because it's going to get into that overbought region. But it's okay. Come back down to this trend line right here. 302 is very, very healthy. Still a higher high, and it's on its way. So on the weekly, got some room. On the monthly, this thing's about to explode. Look at that. And that's what you want to see. The last time we saw one of those was probably back here. Right here we have a huge pull-up, though. And that was from 212 all the way to 738. So 300% gains. And that's what this monthly chart's saying. 300% gains coming for Fluent. So look for Fluent, man. Probably going up to $11, $12, $15 a share. So just keep that on your radar. Let's get back to Bitcoin. Let's look at the price of gold and the price of silver. Gold, $19.40 an ounce. All right. I knew I drew a chart for gold. It must be in my other silver as well. I got targets for silver up to $33. Definitely. And targets for gold up to $21.50. I see them breaking out of these triangles and booming up. Here's a rounded bottom too. Accumulation. Look at the bottom for silver. 13. You can tell that is the bottom. These are bottoming positional charts. Silver has gone up 100% since then. 13 to about $27. So, and it's on its way. That's just the beginning, folks. The last time we saw silver go up from 7 all the way to 13, there was the 100% move. That began its boom up all the way to $50 an ounce. We're already halfway there. This chart looks just like Bitcoin. Look, Bitcoin at 20,000, the bear market, boom, boom. It's just, I find it uncanny how these hard assets correlate on a chart. Even if it's not the same time period, you give them a 10 to 15 year chart, even 1995 to 2010, or Bitcoin to 2010 to 20, and they tend to have a similar pattern because you can see the US dollar manipulation on hard money, okay? If we blast into 30K Dow, Trump will run with that all elections, LOL, yeah. Man, Bitcoin went to 33, yeah, it's we're going to be in a tough spot, for sure, you know. I like Lend right here. I'm going to keep pushing that idea. Bitcoin. Let's get back into crypto lifer here. Let's see if we have any crazy news. Any big banks. Would like to give you some Lend. If you didn't know, DeFi meets real estate. Okay. DeFi meets real estate as Aave readies crypto mortgages. Decentralized lending protocol Aave is getting into the business of tokenizing the most expensive purchase of most people's lives, home mortgages. Specifically, Aave announced yesterday that it's working with Real IT, a company devoted to the tokenization of real estate, to let people stake their tokenized real estate as collateral to take out loans. It's the latest in the money Lego trend of decentralized finance, which involves sticking different DeFi protocols together to create something new. But what should not be lost in the excitement is an understanding of the risks. A buggy smart contract or a hack could cost someone their home. How tokenized mortgages work. Tokenizing real estate is nothing new. Instead of buying a whole house, which is very expensive, users can buy shares in houses. Tokenized houses can be traded in Uniswap, and anyone can buy even a piece of a property. Houses for everyone. Florida-based Real IT has taken things one step further. In addition to letting people buy tokenized shares in houses, it wants to let people use Aave's decentralized lending protocol, which currently supports a lending market worth $1.7 billion, to stake these real estate tokens as collateral for loans. The beauty of the system, said, is that Real IT tokens can be used as collateral to take out loans of stablecoins. Cryptocurrencies pegged to a fiat currency, like the US dollar. So if you want to pay for a bag of chips, you could stake your Real IT tokens, which represent your equity in a house, as collateral on a loan for the dollar you need. Then when you need to when your next paycheck comes in, you can repay that dollar and retrieve your equity in the house. Think about it. If you just paid off your entire mortgage, white picket fence and all, then what? You won't make any money from that house until you sell it or rent it out. But if you tokenize a portion of it, then you can lend out shares of it on Aave and take out loans of USD stablecoins. This is especially important utility when a property value starts to increase and the owner wants to use that increased equity without selling. So this is going to change the world forever. It's going to free people from the class of mortgages. If I buy a $100,000 house, I can't make a dime until I sell the house. But I could sell shares in that house for equity, right? I could use that equity to trade. I could double up my money. And then I could go back, buy my own shares of my house back. You see how this works? Or I could let them go. What if I'm okay with that sale? What if whatever I put it into made more money? Not your keys, not your house. There's something about this that seems, well, nuts. Decentralized finance is an incredibly nascent industry. Aave, for instance, only launched at the start of the year. At the start of June, $1 billion was locked up in its smart contracts per metric site DeFi Pulse. Now there's $9 billion. In its thirst for innovation, the space is still rife with bugs and vulnerabilities. There are plenty of unresolved questions. What happens if you can't pay back a $5 DeFi loan? Does someone sell your house? What about if someone hacks Aave or steals your private keys and lends out your house to get a flash loan? The stakes are high, but crypto has always been ambitious, and this is just the beginning, according to Kolochov, who foresees crypto mortgages. When you use your house as collateral, it's virtually a mortgage, he says. The next step is that when someone wants to buy a house, that house is tokenized, and someone can give a loan directly to that buyer. Mortgages typically take decades to pay off. Who knows if Aave will be around next year? It's too early to tell if it's a solid value. It is. It will be around next year. It's Lend. Lend is going to be around for a long time, guys. Don't play games. Don't get it twisted, all right? Bitcoin, 10,855. Are you going to roll all the way to 9,800? We shall see. We are very oversold in many, many coins. I think the sell-off is over. People are starting to kind of buy things up. The bulls are back in town again. I'm already feeling comfy-wumpy, right? Sushi. So you could have bought sushi at $5. You'd be up already 20%. And there you go. Sushi, baby. So that would have been a nice buy this morning right there. $5. Sold right now at $6. Made 20%. End your day in the market on oversold bounce. Call it a day. That's real too. 14%. Because you may not have caught the wick. Right? But 592 is pretty sweet. So we got a lot of just insane stuff going on, man. Let's talk about this, man. Trezor fixes new vulnerability. Keep Key working on it. New malware targets wallets. Swiss hardware wallet provider Shift Crypto said it has disclosed a vulnerability in the Trezor and Keep Key hardware wallets. This could allow for potential ransom attacks. While a potentially nasty new malware strain is threatening to cause widespread wallet theft if left unchecked. The vulnerability can potentially be exploited when users enter passphrases on their device. Alright guys, I have a video we got to go over right now, something we got to talk about. It's Trezor fixes new vulnerability. Keep Key working on it. New malware targets and wallets. Swiss hardware wallet provider Shift Crypto said it has disclosed a vulnerability in the Trezor and Keep Key hardware wallets that could allow for potential ransom attacks. while a potentially nasty new malware strand is threatening to cause widespread wallet theft and left unchecked. The vulnerability can potentially be exploited when users enter passphrases on their devices. And researchers at cybersecurity firm ESET have discovered a previously undocumented Trojan malware family, which spreads through malicious torrents and employs various multiple methods to wring as much as crypto assets as possible from its victims while remaining undetected throughout. Satoshi Labs, the maker of Trezor hardware wallet, has paid a bounty fee to shift crypto and said it has fixed the issue in recent released upgrades. That's why you always have to upgrade your Trezors. Upgrade, the second you see an upgrade, you definitely want to install it immediately, okay? So you're not vulnerable. The developer said in order for users' cryptocurrency to remain safe, it's important that the hardware wallet validates any input it receives from the computer. He added, in this case, the passphrase should be confirmed with the user on the device before using it to derive the seed. The Trezor and the keep key did not do this in the case of the passphrase entered on the computer. As such, a malicious actor could modify data transfer via USB, could send an arbitrary fake passphrase to the Trezor keep key, and hold any coins received in the wallet hostage. The passphrase entered by the user could simply be ignored, and the actual passphrase used would only be known to the attacker. The author added that the Trezor released a fix in the Trezor 1 and the Model T on September 2nd. Benham added that this has also spoken to a representative from KeepKey. The latter reported that this company has not designed a fix for the issue and installed that working on higher priority items first. How could anything be more higher priority? Meanwhile, ESET, which named the Trojan malware family Crypto Sibyl, has called the malware a triple threat in regard to crypto assets, as it uses its victims' resources to mine coins, attempts to hijack transactions, and extracts crypto-related files while using various techniques to avoid detection. In a press release, the ESET researcher who discovered the new malware family said malware as written employs some legitimate software, some such as Tor and the transmission Tor client, and bundled with the installer, others are downloaded at runtime. Presumably the malware operates were able to earn money by stealing wallets and mining crypto assets that we found in the wallets used by the Clipboard hijacking component. So you're good, man. Update your Trezors today, immediately. Make sure you do that. I want to make sure everyone is safe. It's extremely important. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. I did that because I want to take this extraction out of my live stream and make it an entire video. I think that's a good video to put out, just a 2-3 minute video on my channel, just to make sure people know that they should be updating their Trezor and that there's a possible malware target on their wallet. All right. Boom. Banned, man. 1122 was that buy down here on that wick. You'd already be up. You can't get scared. You have money on the side for these oversold bounces, 10, 11% gains. Okay. Kava at 299, really. It actually went all the way as low as 279, if you can believe that. Damn. Sushi coming back. Sushi. Susha. And then we're just going to take a look at Bitcoin. 11,860 went down again on a dip and got bought back up. Another wick showing that people like this. We're in the white. Histogram tells me that we're about to pop back up. It's got to be a turn. Last time we at least did this. I want to be the next Howard Hughes, man. That guy was amazing. He really was. I was just reading about him last night. I respect his hustle. His parents died. Both died when he was 19. Lost both his parents. He was a boss, man. There's nobody like him. Cody USDT. I like Doc, but I sold it. Got in at 1.4. Got in at 0.014. Sold it at 2.3. Got back in at like 2.4. Sold it at 3.1. And that's why you guys sell. Like, what if you got in at 1.4 and you were up thousands of dollars up here? And you're like, no, but it's going to do its thing. I mean, these long-term holds are harder than you realize. They're extremely, extremely, extremely difficult to hold. You'll be up thousands of dollars, and you'll be down. You'll be up. Bitcoin will take. You'll hold something for 2 months and accumulate it and do all the right things. Bitcoin will tank it all the way to zero for you. So you really, I don't. People who want to trade long term in crypto, it's like you better be buying on accumulation zones over and over again, or it's gonna cause you extreme pain, right? And that's why you need to come to my channel. You need to learn an education, because you cannot get into crypto by yourself. You're gonna need somebody there. Can't find the Masuma C DeFi coin. Basically gonna run with DOT, because have a CTO who created DOT and have the same code. Oh, you know the CTO? You legit, bro. Thank you very much. You know the CTO? You know the CTO of DOT, bro? Come, share some information, man. Let us know. You do know the CTO of DOT? Polkadot? Oh, you researched. Please, if you can, expand on this knowledge. This is what we're here for. You guys bring more knowledge than I can sometimes. That's why I'm here. I'm simply just a place for us all to come together. If I'm here every single day, I make it a point to be here. You guys have a place to come, and then the community will grow, right? And that's how we're going to make it through this crypto world. We'll all be lifers together in this crazy, crazy, crazy space, right? So DOT now making some moves. It just seemed to pop, actually. Wish I had picked it. DOT, man, just made a huge, huge move on the 30-minute candle. I mean, that was giant, right? We had the MACD cross. We have the pop. That's why you buy right here in the pink or when the blue line is curving up. Oh, you heard today at Ivan beginning the show. Oh, you were looking for Masuma. I see what you're saying. Let me help you now. I get it. I put a two to two together. You didn't make it easy on me, guy. You're funny, man. So let's look. You're saying Masuma, right? So let's try to find this coin. I don't see it, man. Masuma. Is it Masumac? Have to go to Ivan on Tech's channel for you and figure it out, right? Oh, it's at the beginning of his channel, though? I can't do this at the end, but eventually. I want to, real quick before I bounce on you guys, I want to see what he's saying. Urgent, Bitcoin and ETH falling fast. When pump again? Chatting with Stanley Abe founder. I was just talking about that, right?
Possible. And we're live, guys. Welcome to another hours. For you to have a transaction in the blocks of the Ethereum blockchain is already today very expensive and is already today very scarce. Now imagine if everyone starts running through a very small door and they want to close all of their yield farming.
Ethereum
sucks.
Close
all of their positions. It's gonna be insane. And there is a way you can benefit from it. There is a way you can play this market in a way that makes you take advantage of it, that we're going to discuss, and it has to do with basically purchasing the block space in advance. And this is something that we have to discuss, the current instability in yield farming. We know we've been discussing it already for the past 2 days. I want
So you can purchase the block space in advance. I'm gonna Google that, because then I'll get us all up on that, and then we won't pay those fees. We'll already have them, and we can make money on them.
I do have a very important announcement, and that is that we're yet again gonna do a webinar for everyone who wants, but please keep it in mind. Extremely bullish. Why? Because we are above 400. That's the most important thing, that we've broken 400 and we're staying above it. Even if we go like we saw ETH pump, many people...
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and watch his content, but yeah, let me know, man. Try to write better notes. Not trying to be rude, Tiago, but let me know. It'd be cool if you could really bring information to the space, help the channel grow. All right, guys, I really appreciate it. It is 10:30. We did our 1 hour this morning. It has been a fun morning. Things are going well. Band just continuing to grow from that $11 buy. Soon it'll be up $2, which is be a 20% move on Band. So you can't be afraid to buy these oversold bounces. Seeing some green now in the portfolio. DOT making some moves up 5.5%. Land, Atom, JDST, and DOT are my positions for the day, or for the foreseeable future. I really don't day trade. If I'm in something today and it goes up hard, I will sell it. But I mainly am a swing trader. We're going for 3 to 12 day holds and making it work, right? Making it work. I mean, this is big news for Polkadot as well. Polkadot-based DeFi project blows ahead, 205 million staked on Staffy. Staffy inches closer to a mainnet launch, and investors are eager to join the latest Polkadot-based DeFi trend. Nearly 2,000 addresses have staked 205 million on the Polkadot-based DeFi project Staffy. Staffy lets users stake their proof-of-stake tokens and gives them receipts of the tokens, which they can use elsewhere in crypto. Polkadot's recent launch has ushered in a wave of new projects building off the Ethereum network. It's Kusama. Aha, Kusama. Here we go. Kusama. So we got Kusama at 53 cents, up 16%. Okay. 7-day chart on this. So 7 days ago, you bought it at $28. It is up 100% in the last week alone. Okay. 14 days, it's up 333%. You could have gotten it at 15. And 30 days ago, it is up 400% at the beginning of August from 11 cents. This thing looks like it is on a tear and on the move. Let's look at the contract. Where can you buy this thing? Market cap, ecosystem. Let's look. Do we have it on Coin Market Cap as well? Let's look there. Kusama. Kusama. Kusama, there it is. What market pairs? I figured Uniswap. So it's on Binance. It's not even on Uniswap. It didn't launch there. Well, I guess you can get anything you want, but it's on Binance. Kusama. Is it brand new too? Let me check it out. KSM. For Binance. Yeah, they don't even have the pair yet. BUSD. No, we want the Bitcoin pair on Binance. Okay. This coin is 2 days old. All right. When coins are brand new, they pump. All right. You get the new coin. Look, you can't sell it off. Usually the day if you buy the second it comes out, you make money. So the ex-CTO of DOT went to Kusama. He's programming over here. Put this on your radar, guys. Thank you so much, Tiago. That's an amazing call right now. Look at it. It's up big too. It's up on the day. 20%. Took a pullback. Still up 13% on the 30-minute chart. So 1, 2, 3 hours ago. So you got into this at about 7:30 in the morning, holding 13% gains. With the MACD cross coming, let's look at it further on a 5-minute chart. It's so new, we need to go back. We did see it was in a bit of a falling wedge here that it just broke out of. Try to find a temporary target for it with the length of the pole. Moving on here. Will put us back above almost that all-time high of Kusama. It's not even a penny yet. This thing is definitely worth thinking about. I appreciate this. Looks like a double coming bottom. Yeah, there's a double bottom right there. Bottom. There's a double bottom. We were extremely oversold here too. That was a perfect buy. Even this got oversold, which I couldn't believe it could, because you'd think it would have to have more time period here. But even on the 5-minute, it was. But there's really nothing else you can go on. It's too early of a coin. So if you don't use the 5-minute, you really don't get a lot of information. Here we have 30-minute. Looks more like the 4-hour to me. So yeah, this is definitely worth looking at. I'm going to keep it on my radar and begin to trade it in and out. I like Kusama, man. Thank you so much. Not even a half a penny yet on the radar. And in the DeFi space, other people are going to find out that it's connected to DOT, and it's going to make a move. So Kusama, something to think about, everybody, on your radar. All right, guys. Any last questions, comments, or concerns for the day before I bump out of here? Again, what we bought today, we bought Lend Market, we bought Atom, we bought JST and DOT. Okay. Put those on your radar and mark them. If you didn't buy them, at least just mark them. Track me. Track my calls. Hold me to what I tell you, right? Make sure, because you'll see over time why you come to the channel every day. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Where's the bottom? The bottom of what? I'm buying aggressive microcap DeFi. It's a smart idea, man. I would buy this too. This is the lowest thing in DeFi right now. Kusama. This and IOST, right? And IOST needs some news. They need to start battling the other DeFi space, right?
This thing never-ending show.
So Bitcoin USD 8.3. I think this is the bottom temporarily right now, short-term bottom, I'm going to call it. And only because as we came down here before on the 4-hour, just a week ago, right here, on a month ago, on August 2nd, we boomed down here to 10.5. And it's kind of the same area here, and we're still a little low, higher. We didn't go as low as that 10.5. And I think this fractal is holding. I think that was that fall through. Here we have the wick. Then we have our second wick and our third wick. So we have our wick. We had a second wick here, and this is our third wick. I don't know what to say, but you got to play the charts, and this is extremely oversold. It means that people can't buy. The last time we were this oversold was on July 27th. So it's a month to August. You know, it's been a whole month since Bitcoin was this oversold. And look, the last time you had bought in Bitcoin when it was this oversold, right around here or in these two periods, you would have made a lot of money. So I'm telling you right now, I think Bitcoin's a buy right now at 10,849. I'm bullish. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin right now, despite everyone else. I'm bullish. I would take a nibble on Bitcoin right now at 10,848. Again, this is not financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor. But this is just something I got to tell you guys. A nibble on Bitcoin. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And Super Moon, October 16th. We on our way, bro. Mwah. Right? Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Honestly, without you guys, I wouldn't be here. I appreciate you coming to the channel every day. Chris, Tiago, Boiling Crypto, XRP Muser, anyone else who was watching. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, we're going to go over technical analysis. Eventually, I'm going to have a whole actual trading course that you guys can take. And it'll kind of get you up to speed with the system that we're using and show you what's going on. And I can't wait to build that for you guys and get going. So a lot more coming to the channel. Stay tuned. I'm going to build every day until we get to the top. Crypto lifers.